Okay. I'm Logan Hendrix, and I'm a sophomore at Washington University, and I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, which is about an hour away from here, and I am a journalism and French double major.
Excellent. So you haven't attended a mock convention yet?
No, I haven't, but actually when I came here, like when I first visited Washington and Lee, I was really excited about the mock con, and I was really looking forward to the fact that it was going to be my senior year, just because I will have 3 years of people getting really involved, my classmates that like really are involved in it. I'm not interested in politics myself, but people get really excited about MockCon here, and I think that not only students get really involved, but also people in the community.
Anything else we need?
I think we're set.
There you
go.
That was great. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So what is your name, your major, your class year, and where you're from?
My name is Jordan LaPointe, and I'm a global politics and East Asian studies and languages major. Actually, I don't know if I should say Japanese. From Ashburn, Virginia, and I'm a freshman. Did I say that already?
Are you excited about the mock convention? It's going to be your senior year, I think.
My junior year, actually. Yeah, it seems pretty exciting. It gives us a chance to be kind of active, politically speaking, let us get informed about certain issues that normal students wouldn't get to do.
Did you hear about mock convention before you came here, or is it something you just learned about?
I learned about it when I was thinking about what school I wanted to come to. So one of my, I guess, admission trips, and it seemed pretty interesting.
Okay. Anything else? Do you plan to take part in it, like being a member of a delegation, or?
I'm not sure yet. Just depends on what I have to do. I may go abroad during that year. It just depends.
Good?
Good.
Yeah, Robin LeBlanc.
This one, it's actually rolling would be a good idea. Okay.
Great, ready? Why don't you tell me your name and your class year, where you're from, and your major, please?
My name is Stuart Scott. I'm from Templeton, California. I'm a sophomore, and my major is journalism.
So you'll be attending the mock convention, the next one, when you're a senior?
Absolutely, that's right.
And are you looking forward to the mock convention?
I am, yeah. It should be good to get a better feel of how the political system and specifically the presidential election system works in our country.
Did you hear about it before you came to Washington, Lee?
Just on tours and such. I hadn't heard outside of that, but yes, just in initiation and orientation kind of stuff, I did hear about it a little bit.
Do you think you're going to want to take part, like a member of a delegation or some other role?
Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Can you repeat that back, like in a complete sentence to me, like parrot my question back at me?
What was the question again?
Do you think you want to take part somehow?
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to take part, maybe look for a delegation role or something like that, but it's always good to be able to educate yourself on the political system and how it works in this country.
Anything else?
Nope.
We're set.
All right, sure.
Anytime.
Okay. You don't need a sound check?
Nope. Anytime.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and tell me your name, your class year, where you're from, and your major, please?
I'm Nathaniel Purdy. I'm from Rye, New Hampshire. I don't really have an intended major at this point. I'm looking into like studio art and stuff like that.
Your class year?
I'm a sophomore. Yeah.
So the mock convention will come around when you're a senior.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you looking forward to the mock convention?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to see. Such a staple of our school, and I think that it'll be, a good experience.
Did you hear about MockCon before you came here?
I learned about it while I was visiting, taking the tour and stuff, but I didn't really know about it before.
Do you think you would like to take on a role like a member of a delegation, or?
It's possible. I haven't really looked into it. It's pretty far in the future, but it does sound something like that's somewhat interesting.
Can you sort of parrot that back in a complete sentence, like I would like to work
Okay.
with the MockCon?
I would find it interesting to work with MockCon convention when I'm a senior.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I work in journalism department, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're an employee.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your class year, where you're from, and your major, please.
I am Travis Wakeman. I am class of this year. I'm a senior. My major, I'm a history major, and I'm from Spotsylvania County, Virginia, Central Virginia. So I'm basically local. And your next question?
No, well, go ahead. I mean, you know what we're doing here.
Totally free form. Mock convention is without a doubt one of the most unique and fundamental things that sets Washington Lee apart from other schools in that we have this tradition, we have a legacy of this event, which is not just important for us, but it's widely covered on the news, on the media, and it's actually recognized as one of the key events, maybe not the key events, but it's recognized as one of the events of presidential primaries, which in itself is amazing that one small liberal arts college, as small as we are, can have that big of a role, that actually we have major news outlets covering what the Washington Lee Mock Convention decided.
So you had a part in the last mock convention?
Yes. I was part of the honor guard that was presenting the colors at the very beginning of the ceremony.
Is there a lot of excitement, like with the different speakers and just the feel of the convention? Does it feel like a convention?
Yes. It feels very much like a convention in that everyone is just talking about it nonstop, just before, just after. It totally dominates just the political realm of school, the conversations. Everything's about what's mock convention going to be like? Who's going to come and talk? Who's going to ask what questions to who? What are all the big elements and what are all the big parts of it that are going to be? It really, for that year, dominates just before, the month before, and the month after. It totally takes over school politics around here.
Would you encourage future students to take part?
Absolutely. And this is important too. Whatever year you are, you're only going to get one chance to be part of it. And if you're lucky, you're going to be able to do it as a junior or a senior, where you're going to be able to have more control to exert a leadership position over it. Coming in as a freshman, you're sort of out of luck. But it's one of the most distinctive things about Washington Lee that you can do, and I absolutely recommend it to any new students who are going to come in, that this is something that you need to not only just be part of, but to educate yourself and to take active roles in, to make the most of it and to get the most out of your college experience.
Phenomenal. Thank you.
My pleasure.
More people like you in